Hello, boys, girls. Well, I already announced it last week. I would now do Deponia. This time with English commentary and with the English version. If you saw my earlier videos, that was with Dutch commentary with the German version of the game. Well, let's start a new game. And as I am going to, yes, I will use that. I will just start with the Kuvaq chapter. And, yeah, well, basically go all the way through the game. And make one video per chapter. This will, of course, just as with the Dutch commentary from the German game, be a long string of videos. Since this is all 3 episodes, all 3 installments of Deponia together. Well, in the regular series, as there is 1/4, but I've never played that, and it's also not part of the complete journey.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to
Yeah,
say.
well, this is the tutorial.
It
I'm
won't be
going
long.
to
Just
skip
point the
that.
cursor at me and left click.
We'll see about that.
As there is really nothing that you should know by just watching these videos. It may be a good thing to take on the tutorial if you play the game yourself for the first time, as it just explains how the interface works. Well, as soon as I end this tutorial, you will first get an introduction song. The introduction song is sung by Pokey, the lead of the development of this game. He is actually German, so you might hear a bit of a German accent in his English. That's also the guy who you see here. If you click on his face, he will give the developer's commentary. Since the game is set to English, he will do so in English. I had trouble understanding him due to his German accent, but perhaps you can make it out more clearly. I am not really going to get into his developer's commentary. I would say if you are really interested in that, buy the game yourself and listen to him. Well, let's get into the game.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style, courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye.
Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Yeah, all chapters start with this Huzzah song. So all my videos will basically start with that too. And I won't talk through those songs.
Junk.
Mal.
Junk.
Mal.
And more junk.
Nog meer mal.
A life of order and happiness.
Yeah, I've been
bad.
playing the
That was
German
junk too.
version, so I do know a few things.
Well, that does it. I need to
The way
leave
they
this
said in
dump.
German.
Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
I've been playing this game many times in German now, and now hearing him speak English also with a different voice actor a bit odd on me, I must say that. Of course, the puzzles are the same. So let's first open the suitcase.
Ah, there's my list. Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. A toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
Yeah. Well, basically, I have to get all these things and put them into the suitcase. Now, the nice thing about Deponia is that you can always check everything you have to do with the checklist. And basically, it goes for every chapter. Some plans that Rufus will have are actually plans that would never work no matter what, and then he would strike them through. Tasks that are done successfully will have a check.
Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams.
Yeah, I needed that plunger. The toothbrush will run away.
Whoa!
Which does...
What? The toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment.
Yeah, it really said something about the hygiene, I suppose. Well, I don't need this used oil.
Let's get rid of this thing.
Well, there is the bolt cutter for whatever reason. And let's get back to Rufus' room. Well, I can at least put the bolt cutter into the suitcase.
Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check.
Well, let's open the door for a little surprise.
Ah! Well, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all. Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers. You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing?
Huh? Dat is toch goed? Well, let's take this fork.
Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance.
Yeah, in this environment you...
You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Of course, socks were needed. Is there something else in the fridge? I guess not. Let's search this code.
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
Those socks. I actually need 3. Yeah,
No,
can't.
I haven't finished packing yet.
That's what I mean. I can't do that yet. See. Well, I will need.
I
to
may not
heat
be
it.
an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Well, let's put all those
In
notes
you
by
go.
Tony into the stove and let's set them on fire. I need to find one more sock though. Oh wait a minute, yeah, I have to search through this mouse hole.
Ouch!
Well, leftovers on the sofa.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there.
That's good enough for provisions.
I guess these will make good provisions for the journey. Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
Well, let's lure that toothbrush.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth.
Come to Papa. He's not very far off from what he says in German. Although I like the German version better. Come to Papa! I guess the German accent is what does it. Well, the toothbrush into the suitcase.
Toothbrush. Check.
The provisions.
Provisions. Check.
Then
What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
and back down. Sock number 3 into the pot. And now to fish them out.
Whoa, look at that. The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing.
Well, I got all the socks I need. Into Rufus's room. And let's put the socks into the suitcase.
Socks? Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Oh, seems like I've got to unpack something. But what?
Yeah, well, it was always pretty clear, the bolt cutter for what reason. Of course, you will guess that that will be the item I'm gonna need most, but it is the item I will have to ditch. Otherwise the game won't go on.
I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it fits. Packed and ready to go. I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself.
As if anything on this dump is valuable.
It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
That's a bit of a problem.
No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
The battery is in my way, so I can't put the suitcase in. Let's go back into Tony's house. And go to the front of Tony's house. Yeah, the way through this tunnel is blocked now. I will have to go there later. Now I can say one thing once I am going to Elysium. You need to have a bit of sadism in order to endure this game.
I might be able to do without this.
Particularly due to the stuff that Rufus is about to endure.
Ha! There you go. There. And now? There. Now where shall I put it? Ha! There you go.
And now I have a seat and I can put in the suitcase.
There we go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
Now I really hate that mini game. I basically hate all mini games.
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then I'm gone. Ha! This will be a walk in the park.
I'm just gonna skip this one. I really can't bear to go for it.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel.
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
Oh wait a minute, yeah, I have to set up the fuse in order to start the device. This is a kind
Now
of
is when
prologue.
it counts.
The true episode will start after this.
Hullabaloo. Ah, well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. We're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
I said you need to be a bit sadistic in nature. The song that you hear in the background now is called the Organon Hymn. It will play a bigger role in the third installment. Well, right now I just have to climb up.
Phew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
Well, of course, I got myself an Organon cruiser. I just have to blow these wheels. And then put the sock on the hatch.
Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like, has anyone here got a bolt cutter?
And this is gold.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
After Rufus, she
Are you
is the
suffering
most
from
important
vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your
game.
cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I am an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke, a real Orbit Pixie. I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go. Rufus to the rescue.
The funny thing is, even if the game is set to German, he will also say Rufus to the rescue in English. Well, this is just randomly flipping some switches.
Nothing's happening. Haha! Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
This was bound to happen, don't worry about
Guess
that.
that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
Your name is Rufus, not
You
Isma.
need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
Rufus is just the kind of guy who is both a genius and an idiot.
Ouch. I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
And this is where the actual episode will begin. If you saw Rufus moving a bit oddly, that was because I'm not recording this all in once. Simply because I have a life too, you know. And I need a break every now and then. You will see that more as things will go.
Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all. The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Ah, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. Huh, well, that could spell anything.
No inventory, it's just I will have to
What's going on here?
start things up from a square one.
I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since
Since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Well, let's just go into the town hall. I need to go there anyway to unlock the rest of the puzzling here.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy, but I've made up a good story too. Mine even has a dragon in it, so move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Right, draw a number. That for that I need this dispenser.
Number 66! Almost my lucky number.
I need these magnets.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's gotta know who her savior is.
Now from here some scenario.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy.
Make it snappy. Well, is this snappy enough?
That's enough.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but...
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
Do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Well, say what you want. That isn't a fact. Well, coffee it is. Let's see. Yeah, I need balloons. And there is not much I can do with gold yet. At least not until I created the coffee I need.
Huh, this is a map of the trash tunnels. I'd better ask Hannock how this all works.
Now I hope I remember the setting of the magnets well.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
How will I know that I did it right? Well, when I go into the town hall and the waiters before me have gone. Although I will not be welcome at the
Hello,
mayor
Lottie.
yet.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that, me, for instance.
That won't be possible today!
The mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
Is it my turn already?
No. Number 62.
Is still up!
Wenzel.
Wenzel, exactly!
Okay, well...
I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
Now I must get Wenzel to to use his ticket, otherwise I won't be seeing the mayor. But that's a later concern. Let's first worry about the coffee. Let's go into the bar for that.
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I plan to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Huh. Ah, great. Thanks, I guess.
Well, let's have a little chat with Alonso.
Lonzo?
Yeah?
Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when...
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo, are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Now, that's a coffee machine.
Oh boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey, wow! You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. Oh, I'm so excited!
Well, what a spectacle for you.
Okay, I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. None of these things can be found in Kuvaq. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
A master improviser. Well, anyway, if I... well, let's save the game. Always a good idea. Let's continue. And when I... Yeah, here it is, the plan board. So basically it comes down to getting the ingredients for the coffee. This is of course the whole plan for the entire episode. I can of course also just check the recipe. And with that I got all I need from the bar for now.
Huh? What was that? Oh, the emergency station is opened again. Oh, that must mean I can choose the more daring options now.
Yeah, the place will not open before I got the recipe for the coffee. I guess that's a kind of security blockout to prevent lockups later in the game. Well, let's get all the stuff from the medical station. Yes, let's get myself a laughing gas balloon. Can I get another already?
No, one will do for now.
Okay, I can't.
Crap. Locked. Distrust everywhere. Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
Well, what I need here are these handcuffs. I won't be able to get them.
It looked
right
much
now.
lighter lying in that cupboard.
And when I put it to red, it will be the fire department stuff.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Well, let's try if I can put this back into... And then back to the police setting.
Strike!
And I got the handcuffs. I need that lockpick in order to open the medical box on the green setting. However, I can't enter that cell, or can I? That's interesting. Let's go outside. Oh, that's a different video. Yeah, sometimes I just need to check a few things. And I got the lockpick. Well, that's...
Ugh, I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus. I wonder what that stuff tastes like. I've only ever been injected right into the heart muscle so far.
Well, let's check the recipe. I got the stimulant. Not there yet, but hey, it's something. Let's see. I always have to think. Let's see. Yeah, I knew there were a few more things I needed. Of course, when you press the scroll wheel, you can see what you can use. It can help you when you are stuck in the game.
Ah! Aha! Brilliant idea, Rufus! What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked.
Rat curtain. Rat bull.
Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil, or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes.
Now, of course, it is a pretty well-known fact that the entire story that a bull would get berserk by seeing the color red is bullshit. After all, bulls are colorblind. Well, that doesn't really matter. Reality is a bit twisted in this game anyway. Of course I need bull's blood.
Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play. Bull's blood. Check.
Yeah, to Tony's house. There's a nice little plant outside Tony's place. I need this chili pepper. Trying to take it with your bare hands would burn your hands. Yes, that pepper is that hot.
Well, there we go. Black powder.
And I need this funnel. And let's get this torch. Tony's shop, and yes, she's working now. And she'll be so happy to see me.
Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Ah, well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, 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 look who's back. If it isn't Evil Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
Forget it, Rufus. She hates you. Nothing's gonna change that, and nothing you'll do will ever impress her. Of course, I can try to get her even more angry than she already is.
How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Ugh!
Why so cranky?
Why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing.
Right.
I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really.
Oh!
I wanted to say goodbye before I leave this dump.
New escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What are those vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool, I'll take them.
Hey, hands off!
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
Ugh.
Hands off. Nice thing is in German that is Finger weg. Basically, finger away. So apparently the Germans take things with only one finger instead of their whole entire hand. I don't know.
What was that again about the gift vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise. And no, you can't have them as a gift.
Then why are they called gift vouchers?
Yeah, I will have to deal with those gift vouchers later.
You wouldn't have some coffee somewhere around here, would you?
Since you've been staying with me, I've only had decaf. And even that is too strong. Maybe I should finally get rid of the coffee grinder. It's just using up space, like you.
I need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean...
End of discussion. Start earning your own money, and you'll be able to buy your own food.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Oh, I didn't manage to piss her off. Well, perhaps I should.
Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts.
What was that again about the gift vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office. And no.
Then why are they called...
That
I've got to go.
I will have to do
But here...
something later. Well, anyway, I can at least grind some of the stuff.
1 whole chili.
And the black powder.
A pinch of black powder. A bottle of stimulant, a pinch of black powder, and 1 whole chili.
What he said was not what was written in text.
Stimulant. I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Perhaps I should have touched the medikit in Tony's house before I can get a berserk in the store.
Locked. Tony must have the key.
And when you double click, you can have a little bit of a speed run to the next location.
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
What was that?
They're gift. You hand them in, and no, you can't have.
Then why are they called gift vouchers? The first aid...
What?
Not yet.
You know what? I'll have a...
I need some...
If there's nothing in the fridge...
No.
And start...
I've got...
But here...
I guess it won't work yet. Well, then... when I drive her mad, she will meditate and then she's distracted, allowing me to get those hooks. Let's see...
Your parrot doesn't seem to be feeling so well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect dangerous fumes now?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
Well, I can use the coffee that I'm also going to give Gol to the parrot later in order to wake him up. Let's see. Do I have everything? Guess so.
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home.
Rufus,
Wenzel!
Tony is right. You are deluded.
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
that darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you, by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number. But then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance. But like this.
Water is very extremely expensive in Deponia. Well, if it's clean water.
Later.
Exactly.
So Wenzel won't move his ass until he has clean water. But that is something that comes later. Let's see. Well, what is there in the basement? I need to drill the pipe. But the actual effect from that can only be triggered later. Let's see. Will it be possible to piss off Tony now?
What was that again about the...
They're you hand and no, you can't.
Then why... The first aid...
What?
Not...
You know what? I'll have a...
Wait a minute, I think I know how
I
can figure
bet
out.
he...
Trying to
Hey,
take those
stop
vouchers.
it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously, just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out.
Now she's distracted.
Ouch! Hey! Ouch! Look at that!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Rufus and Tony. Such a wonderful couple. Gomez and Morticia would be jealous.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. What? Not even with this? What kind of a lockpick is this?
Oh, wait a minute. I have to use the key. I have to pay attention. Oh, wait a minute. There was still something I need back in there.
I don't like the direction this is taking at all.
He hates cleaning. Sorry, Rufus, but I think you will have to clean anyway.
Ugh. Is this really necessary?
Yes!
Oh. The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name.
Sugar Puff. In the German version, it's Stutzipu.
Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus?
Exactly.
What exactly are you guys doing down there?
What do you think? We are trash hunters. We search for useful trash. Most of the time, trash is just junk, and so pretty useless. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars that have been scrapped ages ago.
Maybe you have my key, too.
I don't know. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I, love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah? I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Right. Well, at least I have that key. It won't be the last time I have to make Rufus clean. Yeah, well, I will need some stuff later for that. But first I need another laughing gas balloon. And then let's go back to Wenzel, who only appears in the very first chapter of the first game of Deponia. You won't meet him anywhere else in the game, which is quite remarkable. Especially since he led the first tutorial.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
Perhaps not funny, but it was useful. Let's push the pipe.
What?
Oh, kick. That's not a possibility.
Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment.
Be ready for some disappointment, Rufus.
Wenzel?
I'm down here! Come quick! You won't believe your eyes!
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment, the moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
Oh, wait a minute. Did he leave that? Yes, I need this device. Now Wenzel will claim goal, but that's a later concern.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvaq one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvaq. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next
point,
up,
you know.
number 63, please.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvaq.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvaq, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a god! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it! I need to get to the assembly hall.
Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind. What kind of contraption is it? How can anyone sleep in that thing? On the other hand, if you're stupid enough to sleep in your desk...
That's the same logo.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Yeah, your father did leave you something valuable, isn't it, Rufus?
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melted down.
If you think I really pronounce Rufus's name strangely, Rufus is the actual German pronunciation, and this is a German game after all.
Oh, this thing is beyond repair.
Let's see. Yes, I need this glass. Yes, I knew. The keyhole.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
Well, that will do. I will need to come back here later to cause the chaos that Rufus is famous for. Let's see. Yes, I need battery acid. Yes, that's a coffee ingredient. Well, let's see. Let's first dentist drill.
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow! Yeah! Ow! Ha-ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. Ugh. The water's still lacking something reviving.
Well, let's check the recipe. I guess I got everything I need. So let's make some coffee. Of course, if this was reality, I would never do this.
The water's still lacking something reviving.
Okay, I need to check that then. That's the recipe.
The recipe says something about a revitalizing liquid. Energy-rich water. What's that supposed to mean? Clean water? Where can I get clean water?
He will refuse to use the water in Wenzel's basement. The recipe, everything is structured.
The water's still lacking something reviving.
Or do I really first need to put the coffee powder in?
So, I have the powder already.
Will it work now?
The water's...
yeah,
Cool. I already have the special water, at least.
Of course, I had to put the ball blood into the water, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Into the tank you go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
Yeah, but I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse.
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we gonna survive this?
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different.
How do you know about that?
Because you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh,
That's
now
not the
that you
same as
mention it,
being dead.
that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening. Ouch! Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job.
And with that, I got myself some coffee. Oh, let's...
Wakey, wakey. See how that works? Dozer.
And I got myself a revived parrot. Of course, now that I have the coffee, an important part of the job is done. Of course, next to revive goal, and that won't be as easy as it may seem. I warn ya. Well, let's first give Tony a little present. I mean, I made them so many times, or rather say, Whole Foods did.
Hey, Tony, I have a present for you.
Hello. Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. But this parrot is completely different. He's smart, clean, doesn't break stuff, and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
Oh, that's very funny, Tony. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, there's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out!
Raus!
I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac?
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
Maniac!
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mind fumes again.
Well, I won't need that bird right now. First, I must create a situation in which I can administer this special coffee to Goal.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Well, let's try to cure her. But these three guys are going to try to stop me.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I just want to stick this funnel into her mouth.
Not as long as I am her acting physician.
And I, her acting mayor.
What's
Fire.
that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
Now let's steal this stethoscope.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever. Whoop! Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You...
Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you all right?
Whew. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor.
And first I gotta sneeze. Ha! That's better out than in. Anyway, what is very important to note is that Gizmo noted that she has an implant. That's a brain implant. And that brain implant is gonna be very, very extremely important. And most of all, the second installment of Deponia, but in the first it will also be quite important. And well, I can't really explain it without spoilers, and of course you will see very much of the game already, but let's not spoil too much right away.
Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny. Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it?
Well, let's just play along with her crappy talk.
Flash dash gazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good... Oh, Granny.
Grumblump?
Puzzle false. Num, 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 num.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick-tock. Oh! Knock, knock.
Goal? It's me, Your savior.
Toodle, toodle, doodle. Puts?
No, it's Rufus. Yes?
Puts?
You can give me any name you like, babe. Hello? Anyone home?
Home.
I'll take that as a yes with limitations.
Somehow anybody home always reminds me of Back to the Future.
Get a hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe?
Yeah, she's attractive and fun to talk to. Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bonka, swanka, kazonkas.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick, we need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please, contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam one tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Bootam swadikoso loka shwootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Well, contacting Cletus will therefore be my next job. Let's see. Let's do some more stealing work.
And now, very careful. Long fingers, silent steps. The perpetrator was Rufus. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Don't take too much pride in such things, Rufus.
I think the post office is open.
Me oh my, I think...
Yeah, right.
You didn't expect that now, did ya?
No.
No, right?
Well, I need to get rid of that robot. But first, let's...
And then Rufus, wait a second. Here he is again. Let's talk later, okay? I don't want him to hang around here without supervision.
Poor Tony.
Hi, Rufus. Thanks again for the bird.
Rufus isn't no good, Nick.
Such a smart animal. What are you doing?
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus don't have expert.
Cheap lies.
Well, Tony taught him many things, which I will need later.
I'm as deadly as a poison dart frog, but much cooler. A poison dart,
Oh, wait a minute. I will need to retrieve my funnel, which is likely, yes, still... I need those gift vouchers. But Tony is never gonna give them to me, so...
The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. Indeed.
So, let's shoot her. No, that's not a crime. She will threaten to kill me later in the series anyway.
What the... a dart?
A little longer. And...
Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
strike! Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What? Did you mention weather balloons?
No. I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
Now, the post office robot has a bit of a neck with bubble foil. So I will have to make sure he'll go crazy for that.
Right, it could really speed up a bit. Come on, kitty. Hey, the coffee makes it work faster. I should apply for a job as producer for a video game developer. Right, it should shift back a gear. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. I like how it's all relaxed now. I've got these gift vouchers from Tony's shop.
Gift vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to? I mean, what? I don't know. That's a good question.
Address verified.
What?
Dispatch initiated. Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated. Pop. Oh, yeah. 1 heavy package is being dispatched.
No, I did.
Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Well, that's sabotage things.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. Well, the pigeons get their bearings from the planet's magnetic field, right? So let's see what happens if I start fiddling with this a bit. I love to play God. I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps.
Well, let's now do another voucher and see what happens.
I've got these gift vouchers from Tony's shop.
Gift vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to? I mean, what? I don't know. That's a good question.
Address verified.
What?
Dispatch initiated. Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated.
That robot's voice is a lot darker in the English version when compared with the German version.
Oh, yeah. 1 heavy package is being dispatched. Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Well, let's play a bit with the bubble foil, shall we?
Pop. Pop. Ha ha ha. Pop. Oh, yeah. Error.
Is something wrong? Shall I leave you alone?
Pop. Oh, yeah.
Whatever you say. Oh well, now he's finally blown his last fuse, which was to be expected.
Well, when I get back now, he is just playing with the bubble wrap. And he won't stop that.
One for now, and one for the road.
Yes. Yeah, I've got my next road planned. Yeah, now I'm walking out. But why?
Someone has pierced some holes into the sheet and put numbers on them. Whew, the mailbot must have been really bored. Someone has pierced some holes into the sheet and put numbers on them. Whew, the mailbot must have been really bored. Rufus in the house, and soon he'll be in the vault. Now he's in the hall. Here he's hurting the foot. Ouch! Oh! Yeah!
Yeah, I cannot use the radio yet, as I do not have everything I need yet. But that comes later. So no using the Funkgerät, as it's called in German. In English it's just called a radio.
I bet their message makes more sense than anything low-tech ever typed. The operator will thank me.
Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please!
Next and bitte. Well, let's see. And the parrot, who has been taught all nasty things about Rufus.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Rufus! I should have thought as much. What else do you know?
Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Inkle's tractor.
A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know?
Next, please!
Yeah, there will be some nasty consequences due to that.
Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Inkle's tractor.
Please!
Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Next, please!
Rufus...
Next, please!
Microphone on the radio.
All that's missing is the headphones.
And let's now have a little chat with Cletus.
Ready to go. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Cletus?
Chunk slide hazard in the northern quadrant, caused by a flock of stampeding...
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Cletus? Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful gift. They call him Rufus. Rufus.
Nothing short of nauseous.
Searching for my fiancée. Calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
I found your fiancé.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Tall? Long hair?
Brain implant fell from a passing Organon cruiser. She asked about you. Believe me, she's your fiancée.
What's your price?
I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
Nope. I want passage to Elysium or nothing at all.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
Knew it.
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the lower Ascension Station, at the shore of the Rust-Red Sea, tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know.
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. What didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just, wait a second. Cletus? Okay, Upper Ascension Station. Down on the... up on the Lower Ascension Station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium, I'm coming!
Well, not so fast, Rufus. There are a few nasty surprises waiting. This is a trap, but I have to fall for it.
But where's Goal? What the? Hey, what are you doing? Gizmo!
Look at you! Finally, I brought you to justice.
What is that supposed to mean? It's me, Rufus.
I know. And believe me, it was not easy to solve this case.
The case of your missing IQ?
No, I'm talking about a series of crimes that have been committed this very morning. Ever since that girl appeared, our community has been in turmoil. Arson, sabotage, disrespectful behavior toward the authorities.
You don't have any proof of any of that, you stupid idiot.
Theft.
I'm innocent. Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. If I am guilty of any crime at all, then that crime is love. Everything I did for Goal. Where is she, by the way? Has she gained full consciousness yet?
No, but she needed more room. She's with Mr. Wenzel.
What? That treacherous toad? That's unfair. I found the Elysian. Me! It was me!
Who found the Elysian?
Wenzel found the Elysian. It was Wenzel, none other than him.
Excuse me, but who are you?
My name is Argus, Bailiff Argus, Organon Prime Administration.
Ooh, the prime authority in my office. And I forgot to brush my teeth. How can I be of help, Bailiff?
I heard you have an Elysian woman in custody.
These are community matters.
Is that so? Interesting. What if an Organon search party was to reduce your community to rubble? Would that be community matters as well?
Don't let him threaten you, Gizmo.
The girl is with Mr. Wenzel.
Gizmo, no!
You'll find his house below the water tank, right next to the town gate.
Thank you, Inspector. You just saved your community a lot of suffering.
Yeah, really, well done.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, I will have to get out of here, or Amtman Argos will do terrible things.
What? What was that sound? How about emergency? Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional. Come, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails.
Well, I guess that worked, eh? Now, as soon as I enter Wenzel's house, we will get a bit into the ending story. of the first chapter of the first installment. So that being said, I'm going to say goodbye already. I will be there with the second chapter next week. Same time, same channel. Goodbye, or since this is a German game, auf Wiedersehen.
Wenzel!
Rufus, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor!
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that!
Ah!
Tony? You?
What are you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Who's Goal?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? Why are you dressed like that?
Well,
what a girl.
I thought...
She's even smoking under the shower.
And who the heck is Goal?
No one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
In the basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun.
Okay, one last save. And then the final action before the chapter ends. And that's blocking the door with this divining rod. Of course, I first need to open the cupboard.
Goal!
Wardrobe too small. Just too small.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Open up! Organon!
But you're already inside.
No excuses. The strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the Resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime?
He hasn't been harboring anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast.
Uh-oh. What?
Imminent blast!
Boom.